Ah, ah. Okay. Wait, this works. Does this work? Oy. No. Oops. Wait, why can't you hear anything? Properties? Oh, okay, there we go. Yay! Hold on. Hold on, I'm cooking. Okay. I just need to set everything, reset everything. I don't even know if this microphone has any sort of filters or if you can hear. Ah, everything's. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Wait, I just saw. Okay, hold on. It has noise suppression. Okay. And then let me do this. How do I do that? This, maybe? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna test an alert. No. You can't hear alerts here. I don't know how to make it so that you can hear them. Ah! How do you make it happen? I forgot to send the thing. Notifs on we're scuffed, but we're live. Oh my god. There we go. Hi Amber T, hi Tex T. Thank you for claiming first Benjitako T. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. How do you make it so that the alerts are audible? I need to change my layout because I'm not used to this layout anymore. Oh. Okay. Does it have to be a window? Hold on. No, it should be... Like, I should be able to, like, have it be something else, no? No? Oh god. Well... I guess it works. Okay, hold on. If I pause this and I do this... No, you guys can't hear it, but I hear it twice. Huh? What is going on? I am so Uh-oh. What did I do? Wait, what did I do? Oh my god. I'm so stressed. Why did this happen? Profile. Can I export? Chaos rains. It is raining. OBS to slopes. Oh, is it import? Profile. Import. Select. What? Export. Oh, I need to choose a folder. Okay. And then technically, I should be able to import a profile. No? Oh my god. Sin título, what is this? Is that it? I think it's this. Okay, so can I do this? Are you sure you want to import multiple files? Yes, I do. What is this? Nothing. Bro, huh? No, I don't want to log out. Appearance. No. Chat settings. Show the live dock to the left side. Ugh, no, I don't like it. Customize. No. Advanced. No. OBS import. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. I'll just... it's fine. We just won't have notifications or, like, alerts during this time. It's okay. It is absolutely fine. No! No, you can't hear it! Thank you so much for the resub, Taco-san! Mwah, it's been so long, how are you doing? 32 months, that's crazy! Ohayo gozaimasu, genki desu ka? I'm sorry, it's just we're so scuffed right now. It's not my OB. Oh my god. My OBS stopped working. Mejor pon tu celular apuntando al monitor. Bruh. No. Can you imagine if I stream like that one day? It's just me streaming the... Ow. Ow. Ohayo, ohayo! How are you doing, Taco-san? Oh, this is so stressful. I just wanted to like chill, chat for a little bit while I worked, and then get into Discoelysium, but alas. This was my exact experience streaming for a little while. Nothing changes on my end, but something changes and everything... Wait, what? Really? Thank you for the pets. There won't be any pets today, so... Okay. Well, we can change the scene. You can't hear that. Hello! You need it though? Thanks. I do. I'm collapsing. Oh, you can't hear it here! Oh my god! Okay, hold on. Audio capture. Chrome. There we go. Now you should be able to hear the music. Okay. I'm on paid leave? Nice! Wait. Nice question mark? Why? Are you okay? Okay. Wait, maybe there are rewards. Hold on. Ugh, my voice keeps cracking. Scuff Queen? I am the Scuff Queen, yeah. Hi Noichi, how are you doing? They always come back. That's what Streamlabs is thinking, now that I'm using it again. Because I don't know what happened to my OBS. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Okay, let me try. Maybe they do work. Oh! Okay, this one works. Let's see. Let's see. Yippee! Back in the day. Jingle, jingle, jingle. You can't hear it. Mix it up. Pay attention, jingle, jingle, pay attention. I said your favorite word. Okay, you should be able to hear it now, but I don't think you were gonna be able to see it. Not even Yippee? Okay, hold on. You should be able to hear it.
Shame.
Yeah, you can hear it now.
Shame. 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 Shame.
They're not coming up because this one, the petting does come up because it is linked to my VTube studio, which I'm using right now for streaming. The other ones are linked to Mix It Up, and I don't have the overlay for Mix It Up in Streamlabs. So, and I don't remember how I did it. So, I can't bring it here. But you can hear it though. You're now able to hear it, which is good. And I stayed overtime at work. Cool. Let me just send my end of day. Done social media. I posts, and then let me just put this 916 revisions, posts, social media, speaker, posts. And then revisions. There we go. All right. Now I can log off work, I guess. All right, how are you guys doing? I guess we're just gonna get straight into discoelysium, which is poggers. I've pulled at least 30 minutes, if not an hour, of overtime every day for this week. Really? Why? Why is that? Oh, I'm so excited! My dick is so hard to play Disco Elysium. Let's go! Alright, let's change to this. Window capture. Okay, and then we do audio capture. We do Elysium, and here we go for discoelysium. Elysium. Okay, and now you should be able to hear the game. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Wait. Okay, the game is not working. Specific window. Let's see if maybe this works. Yeah. Wow! So excited. So excited, so excited. Actually, the most excited person right now in the whole fucking planet. It begins. It begins. Let me change the Disco Elysium. Wait, Disco Elysium Game Boy Edition? What the hell is that? Socialism. The game day. What is this? Day 7? I think. Wahoo! So excited. Okay. Let me pull out my glasses. Because I can see anything without my glasses. Awesome. Oh, let me pause the music. You can't hear it, but I can, and it's driving me crazy. There we go. Okay, I don't remember anything. I absolutely do not remember anything. What did we do? Okay, we have a dead body to investigate. I couldn't catch up. I missed so much. It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry. I'll get you up to speed. I made some bad decisions. I got called a fascist. I think Kim likes me. I got a kimono. What else? What else? What else are we experiencing right now? Oh yeah, I saw the Sunday friend and I did not understand what was the whole conversation with him. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the chat because I want to move you guys up. I'm gonna put you over here. I met Sunday friend and I think I made Kim jealous because somehow we have a weird connection with also, why am I so blue? What the hell? We have some sort of like weird connection to the guy, the smoker guy. And where am I? Here I am. And filters, edit. Ow, my eye is itchy. Whoa! Am I still blue? Hold on. No, I'm good. This should be enough. I don't look blue anymore. I think we had something with the smoker guy and we made Kim jealous a little bit. He was like, he looked weird. He like, his lips quivered or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he did. What else happened? We spoke to the girl. It was a back and forth between the Hardy Boys and the girl, our neighbor. I don't remember her name. Kaljisi, something like that. I don't know. And yeah, her Klasja. Klasja? I think it's Klasja. We talked to her. We still don't fucking know what happened exactly. She said that she had nothing to do with it. Everyone's a liar. Everyone's lying to me. I only trust Kim. Bro, if Kim is lying to me, I cannot say what's gonna happen because that is bannable. But let's just say that I'm gonna be very sad. It would be my 13th reason why. Not gonna lie, my just you know. Klaje. Klaje? Klaje. Okay, Klaje. Everyone's lying to me. Oh, we have the sad song. We actually have it on our pockets right now. In our pockets. No. Interact. Here.
The portal reel is just what you needed.
I actually do want to listen to it.
The reel is attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Sessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Klasja told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Scratch that, I'm already crying and I look dumb and old. No! We're singing it. We're singing it.
You could take sad to a whole new level with this.
Bro, this is like Billie Eilish level of sadness. We're gonna straight up stand in front of the whole crew and we're just gonna go, when did it end? All the enjoyment. And everyone's gonna cry. Everyone's gonna cry. Gart is gonna be like, I forgive you for all that you did to me, and I'm gonna let you stay for free in the Whirling in Rags for for as long as you need without paying. And I'm gonna be like, oh my god, really? Just for that? And he's gonna be like, yeah, dude, it was amazing. And I think the game is too quiet. Hold on. Wait, is it too quiet?
Yep, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
It could be a little louder. Okay, I'm gonna fix the volume in a second.
Gart, you have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the Whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Okay, now you can hear the... You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna put everything on high. I'll be a little deaf, but it's okay. You should be able to hear it now, no? When did it end? What am I looking for? We already looked at this, didn't we?
You see, a slogan used to...
Okay. I think we were just exploring this... Oh. What are those over there? I think we were just exploring this whole area because it's really big. Kim! Kim! Stop phasing through walls, please. Garth will be blown away. He will be blown away. He's gonna be like, oh my god, Billie Eilish? And I'm gonna be like, don't, shh, be quiet. They can't know. It's a secret. Wait, how do you get up there? Oh, this way, okay. Tiny cages, carefully constructed. Oh my god, I didn't see that person. These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid. Still, they won't light up. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes, crumbling.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
Wait, I can't see anything interesting.
Nothing. Just a hunch.
Oh,
The hunch
but my
passes,
hunches have
leaving
never
you
been
there
wrong.
By the old boy bobbing in the water.
Have they?
Time to go.
A boy pops in the water. The number on it says 11. A boy? It's almost impossible to get a fire going this near to the ocean. Buoy! Oh. Buoy. Thank you, thank you. What?
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
It reminded me of that vine. I'm gonna sound like a grandma here. It reminded me of that vine of that girl that's trying to say who? But she just keeps going, what? What? And the girl recording her is like, what does it say? And the little girl just keeps going, what? It's a floaty thing? Oh, like a lifesaver? No. It's like the metal things, no? That are floating in the ocean? Gary the Twitter poster. Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Bro!
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook.
Kim, you deal with that on the daily? Read his full name? Crypto-fascist.
Yellow man. That sounds awfully familiar. Something to keep in mind for later.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Oh, Morale. So he's the husband, right? Yeah. The crypto-fascist. Bro. Ain't no fucking way. Also, I found these little snacks that are like s'mores, but tiny little s'mores. They're so good. Not a lover of the great
I like
outdoors.
nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate. Maybe even both. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink.
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocall.
Definitely you, crypto-fascist, racist piece of shit.
He pronounces Revocall with a hard K.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? I noticed it too. I was like, wow, he didn't say Revachol. He said Revachol.
Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
You said Revachol?
I like to pronounce it the hard way.
Ugh.
The old way. The Vespertine way.
Ugh. Why is everyone in this place annoying except for Kim?
He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message, inviting you to mispronounce it too.
He's being so racist.
It's odd.
He's like, I like it the traditional way. The way when people used to kill others because they looked different. That's the way I like it. And then winks at me. What the hell? What the fuck is up with you, motherfucker? Right in front of my husband? Nuh-uh, bitch. Nuh-uh. I'll tell you what. Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes.
Research?
And I learn some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
Do you know anything about the men hanged behind the whirling in racks?
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
So you do know something about it?
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just
Everyone
glad to
knows
hear
that?
you're looking into it. That's all.
You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant
Not many
Kitsuragi.
Sealites here, or anywhere,
Ow.
other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
Oh! So pointing out a stereotypically racist thing means no offense? What the fuck?
No problem at all.
Huh.
My mug? Why would you think that?
You look like the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like this. Home, in his colonial mug collection.
How do you mean? Forgive me, officer.
He's trying not to look afraid, because that would be incriminating. Yet, he is.
Huh. I'm not gonna torture him. I don't have any reason to suspect that he had anything to do with... Or do I? Huh. Think about it for a second. Fuck. Alright, crypto bitch.
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer. You're not going to find me, are you?
I can get money from him? I am gonna get money from him.
Okay, I deserve that. And I won't do it again.
Oh shit!
You have my word. I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property. I've been having trouble at work lately. The Koikos are price dumping us out of competition.
Kim, please don't. Kim, please look away.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
How did you get into that trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Humans run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
No, you shouldn't.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionics.
Oh.
Sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
No, it wasn't.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
What?
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags, because no one else would. I put them into the whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
His voice is very funny because it's so nasally, so it's like, exactly. That's exactly what it was.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of
What was that
clicks,
loud
like the clinking
ping?
of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it. What sound? Really? There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
Every day, the wind shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles, the smell of decay.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
Don't be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation?
On Fortnite? No! Damn, I don't think I can make this. Wait, he hasn't paid me yet!
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
In my home. Yes. When I was going to... How did you know? Is this about the Union? Did the big man open the door? So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
Really, I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you. Try not to shoot yourself, Gary. It's just an open door. Our discussion on this topic is over, Gary.
Whatever it is, tell him I'm silent as the grave. I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night about some theories. I won't do it again. If
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
Ooh, I wonder if we can make this one. Well, it's a...
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe.
Are
it
you
was just
currently
beads.
sporting some
Sounded
anal
like
beads?
But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
Are you cross-dressing by any chance? Ain't no way. You could probably level composure. Yeah, I do have a thingy. Here.
I don't pray, officer. Faith in non-existent helpers.
He's
is
a
sign of
professional
weakness,
chess
not
player.
From proper Revocodian men such as ourselves.
That was the craziest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Someone being like accused of cheating via a vibrator up the butt. Have you gotten the conceptualization check with Joyce? Yeah, conceptualization. I don't think so. I forgot I had a white check with Joyce, to be honest.
Okay, he keeps shifting uncomfortably, but you can't make head or tail of this sound. And honestly, it's rude to stare, so stop.
We're gonna try again. He didn't pay me! He owes me 20 real.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn underneath
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles. Stolen from the corpse in the yard.
Technically, he
near
owes the
where
police.
he lives.
Fuck! I thought he was gonna pay me.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
Hey, yo! Keep it in your pants.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
Then why do you do the things that you do? This guy's so weird. He like regrets everything he does. He regretted throwing the mug away. He regretted throwing the the clothes away. He regretted Then why do you do those things?
Shame is surprisingly sincere.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Ooh! Oh my god! Our boyfriend is... Ooh! Okay. Do you tell him, Kim? Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it.
So if
And they
everyone jumps
scattered
off
his
of a
clothes
bridge...
all over the yard, everything was smelling.
Uh-huh.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
Do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
Why did you lie to me,
Because
Gary?
I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you, but
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
I'll explain later.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man.
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Good job. Alright, now your wife is looking for you, mister.
Here we go. Nice and easy.
Oh, he's
No way out,
Australian.
little guys. Not out of this jam.
Wait, is that Australian? Kinda sounded Australian when he said, here we go, nice and easy.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
You must be Morel, the
To
cryptozoologist.
what do I owe the pleasure? Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
This Australian? Okay, okay, okay.
You broke the water lock with a motor carriage? There was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran Butter.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
I'm scared he's gonna die.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round.
No!
See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
No, 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 no. You need to go. Now. Something's gonna happen to you.
All is passion. This man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
Mm-hmm. What makes it so difficult?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case. It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
What?
Seems
What the
human,
hell?
to be honest.
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated
They are.
creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Would be glory itself.
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts. Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its
Oh my god, you
existence,
just read my
how do you
mind,
know it's
Kim.
real?
I know it's real. By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Interesting.
What would it be like to grasp and hold onto something you think is next to you, or just behind you, like a trace of vapor you exhaled one spring morning as a child? This is what he's searching for. A spectre.
What makes you think it's
There
here?
was a credible sighting here recently. A pair of teenagers described a creature that matched the Insulindian phasmid to an uncanny degree, despite not knowing what it was themselves.
Okay.
It's the first credible sighting in several decades.
Decades.
Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage
Wait.
runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
I just noticed that my hair is clipping weird. Wait. What the hell? No! Okay, that should be better. Alright, cool.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally
wish I was
thought
Australian.
to be capable
That accent
of
is so cool.
parthenogenesis.
No, my encyclopedia is not encyclopediaing right now.
Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
This arouses no special feelings in me. That's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about the insect.
Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena,
Yes,
how do the traps work?
simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The
What do you
net
mean?
isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought. Yes. What? I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up, if you prod a little.
Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name. Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long. About 2,000 have been
Whoa!
confirmed as hoaxes.
Damn! More than half? Well, around half. What the hell?
2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery,
Wait!
refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have proven to be
Yes.
real?
The Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere.
Hey, it's trying its best.
We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
2 out of 4,000 is not even 1%. Then the Insulindian phasmid will be the 3rd. Aw, I would love to do that.
Indeed.
Yeah.
If our expedition is successful,
You will
every
succeed,
paper in
maybe.
the world will report on it. From Revachol to Dushantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
That is so interesting. It kind of sounds like almost Pokemons. Like someone went like, oh yeah, dude, I saw a hamster that like can shoot electricity. And then people like spend so many hours investigating to realize like, oh bro, it's a hoax. Like, nah.
The hair on your arms stand up. Electricity. Sounds like reeds hissing.
Yes?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cough on the microphone.
And I'm eager to return to her.
People do
assure
that
you.
IRL. I mean,
I
yeah.
can't leave before we finish with
I guess
these
you're
traps.
right. Kind of just thought about it like Pokemons, like literally Pokemons.
My wife understands that just as well
I guess
as
there's like a
anyone.
bunch of people that looked for Bigfoot or for the Loch Ness Monster for like years because people said they saw them, you know?
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
I make shit up to lie to people for fun all the time.
Come on, she wants us back.
That is so
Soaked up to
crazy.
my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
What? Let Lena down? Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the Phasmid somehow.
I didn't know the Phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers. Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious
Yeah,
Phasmid.
what the hell?
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof
Dude,
of the Insulindian
you're like dying on me
Phasmid
right now.
together. I can't abandon course now.
My guy, you're gonna die out here. No, you have to go back to your wife. I don't want to find your corpse on the sand. What the hell? Maybe you could go back to the whirling worm, then come back and check on the traps later.
No, no, no. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the Phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this.
What if we check the traps for
I
you?
didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Chaos is my method. It's Scion? Wait, what? What word is this? What does that mean? I'm all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked. Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of
I
research.
just don't want you to
attention
die
to detail,
out
and,
here
above all,
and Lena never
persistence.
seeing you again. Like, just go to her, hug her for 1 second, like, do you know, like, just hug, kiss, maybe get a little freaky. I don't know what y'all do, and then you can come back. And if you die, at least you saw your wife one last time before you died. I don't know. What if I encounter the Phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. In
Hey!
the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Ooh, wait. Do these pheromones work on Kim? Am I gonna risk him up with them? Oh my
It's made of rust
god.
and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into
I've
the water.
smelled like a corpse and now I smell like died reeds. What? Dead reeds? Like, what the fuck? I keep telling him from Texas, for example, when I'm actually from Australia. You're from Australia? Or nor. Scion is like a descendant. Oh.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Ooh, burn. Sorry, Kim. I gotta give it to them when they burn you.
There are 4 in total.
Total.
One is to the south, on this little
South.
peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near.
Okay.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it.
Okay.
This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Extracurricular, bruh. The pursuit of knowledge is its own
Is
justification.
it?
He doesn't look too convinced, but the small shrug indicates why
If
not.
you think it's important, you have been right before.
What do I do if there is a phasmid in one of these traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the boiling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital? On the hunt.
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Thanks.
He's still glad his friend stood up for him.
All right,
We would have to discuss. He wants to.
by all means.
Okay. Folded library card? Wait, what is this? A library card found from a pocket of the... Oh!
The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinting Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005
Ooh.
02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Billy Mejean. The big glasses give me... Oh. Okay, hold on. We still need to find a way to the secret passage. You become a... Well, actually. Oh shit, I still need to investigate the house. That's true. I forgot about that. Take stuffed bird to guard. Call the station about the dead body called Jamrock. Okay, inspect the traps. Okay, so should we do that right now while they're still here? I saw, maybe I'm tripping. I saw that there was like a quick travel thing. Or am I tripping? Pretty sure I'm probably tripping. You're right, but you need to stand in the locations. Oh! Okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater
Fast travel
gauge.
from the map when you're at like the come-go points. Okay, okay, interesting. Thank you. In front of church or village. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, thank you.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need to report a dead body.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Unidentified middle-aged man. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against a metal bench.
The man was about 173 centimeters
Hola, mi
tall,
amor.
stout, with dark hair and a mustache. We suspect he might have been inebriated when he slipped. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
Hmm.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Mjon.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? Hold on, officer.
I like her voice. I like her. I know she hates me, but I like her. Very French? Yeah.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already...
You should
introduced
ask
the
her out.
librarian, connecting the call in two.
Alice, would you... Oh,
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
she hung up on me.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Mjon, a reader.
Billy Mjon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver. Drink some alcohol, do some speed, crack electrochemistry, and show her the time of her life. No, we're sober! We are 3 days sober, okay?
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps
We
commands
are
into an
sober.
old radio computer. A printout falls on the
Yes,
desk.
we are.
Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Mjon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
I'm not really that good with addresses, bro.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Do you have any other information?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Mjon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
So Billy Mjon is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know that it was her
Marie
husband?
knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Then goes for a little drink later, on the lookout.
Can Mary describe to me what the husband look like?
Marie! She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second.
They're so helpful. I mean, I feel like this is like standard, especially if you're not guilty of anything. Like, this is standard, but I still feel like they're being so helpful.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
It's okay.
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Thank you.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me? 57th, over and out.
Slow day at the library.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on.
Okay. So... It's an apartment buildings in North Martinez. Apartment 20. I don't remember the number of the buildings. I'm pretty sure it's like on this side. Or like on the lower side. Hello. Excuse me. What is this? Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, I can almost pay. Oh, I can almost pay my...
You hear someone walking around inside.
Number 10? No.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
No. Oh, I messed up. Maybe it is up here. This is 28, no? What about this?
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup à l'oignon.
Onion
The
soup.
lieutenant
Yum.
motions to you to go ahead and knock. This
I should
is
have
the
changed
door.
my clothes.
You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Don't knock! Just leave! You don't need this! You don't need to sad it up!
I do need to set it up.
You're right. Let's talk this through.
Thank you.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Thank you, Kim. I love you.
Dad, just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice. The lieutenant motions toward,
Hello? Who is it?
and someone turns down the radio.
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up, nervously. There's fear in her.
Ah, she already knows. She already knows.
Come in, the door is open.
She's got kids. Do you mind if I look through your house a little bit? A chalk-drawn chart of children's growth over the years. Oh, wait! Children. I haven't seen any children besides the girl that works outside of the library and Kuno and Kunoez. Is this Kuno and Kunoez's house? Some leftovers kept warm. Smells like buckwheat and onions. You met the little girl. Oh, true. The girl's on the other side of the river. But they live by the river. No?
It's you from the book stand.
This is the woman that was looking for books. Oh, it makes sense. She likes reading.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy.
I'm so sorry.
Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what...
No, I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry, dude. I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god. No. This is so hard and sad. The immersion, dude. Oh my god, I can't. His name is Victor, at least we know that.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital?
He's not in the
How
hospital.
bad is it?
No, 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 no.
Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place. You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say this, but your husband, Victor Mejon, was found dead on the Martinez Broadwalk.
What did you say?
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him? Was he drunk? I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Couldn't have been long.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
It's too special. No, I'm gonna give her the handkerchief.
Yes, thank you.
It's okay. She needs it more than I do. Fuck, I don't think I washed it. I think it still has puke. I'm sorry.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
Oh, God.
It burns like acid.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
Oh.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon.
I'm so
Already,
sorry.
she starts to shake.
We should step outside and talk. You did well.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for her. I feel so sad for her. I wish I could give her a hug. That's not gonna change anything. But I wish I could give her a hug. But if, like, Harry tried to give her a hug, that would be very weird. And not very well appreciated. Oh, man. That's so sad. What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
Will they?
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's go.
I'm so sorry, Billy. What now? That's it. Hi, Daidochi. She appreciates that you dressed for the occasion. I should have changed my clothes. 100%. I just didn't think about that. And now I look like a fucking idiot. Alright, should we check on... Should we check on the things? Oh! This tells me all the things I still have to do. All the white checks, right? That I'm missing? It does? Whoa, I'm still missing so many checks. No, I did the Joyce conceptualization one. Right? This means that I did it. No, if it doesn't have anything. Which background ones you're eligible to retry? Oh, white background. Okay. Cool. Awesome. the game drops that side mission and they're like, okay, get back to the case. I mean, realistically speaking, like, the guy being hanged is also, like, sad, you know? Like, he died too. But I don't know why this one just felt like... I feel because it's more real. Like, that shit happens all the time. People die from accidents all the time. And somebody has to go tell their loved ones that they passed away. And I feel like that's... like the really sad thing. Maybe the guy in the tree also died from an accident. I don't... He tripped and fell into a gun while he was about to have sex. And, yeah, it was an accident. Can roll again, at least until you have the skill. Composure? I did upgrade my composure, so maybe I can do that one. Ah! Bro, just go down. Holy shit. Oh my god. Ice cream maker. Oh! I'm gonna go do that right now. I still wanna open that thing. Alright, buddy. It's you and me.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a
What?
hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Do I need to wait more? Why is my privar not strong enough? He might have just lived and accidentally discharged his gun and then stumbled into a noose that flew out of the window just right that was hoisted into a tree. It's a risk everyone faces when they're about to have sex. People die every day like that. You're so right. You're absolutely so fucking right. Got shivers. You already tried and it didn't work. But is it because of my privar or is it because of my muscles? Okay, hold on. I really gotta peach, so I'll be right back. Give me un segundo, por favor. Hello. Sorry, I was talking to my mom. Yeah, your tool choice is the issue. Oh, so I can equip something else? I just haven't found it yet? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's head back here. And let's look at the traps. Check the trap in Land's End. Far northeast of the Felt building. Check the trap near the boathouses west of Felt building. Check the trap near the canal you crossed southeast of the village. The Feld building is this one? No, it's this one where the guy and the kid were, right? This one is the Feld building. Guy and the kid at the big wall? Yeah, this one. Feld electrical. Okay, so thank you. Northeast. Okay, so can I? North, south, east, west. Or is it west, east? Let me look at a brújula. Let me look at a compass. North, south, west, east. Okay. Surgical liberal. Surgical at liberal. Interesting. East is conventionally to the right. Okay. Thank you. North, south, east, west. Okay, so north, east of here. This is where the guy was dead. He's no longer here. So I guess like under never eat soggy waffles is what they Wait! That is actually so useful. What the hell? That is so useful. Never eat soggy waffles. I've never heard that before. That's a life changer. Oh my god, there's a whole space here that I haven't... This rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to serve as what?
Probably something that is no longer there.
I want to try that one, but it's a red check, so if I fail, it's over. This barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells like fuel oil. Trap!
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh. same wiring. The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed plasmid gorging at them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
It'll be the next one, surely.
Surely. Anyway, the air is nice and fresh here.
It is. It's almost perfect for a date, wouldn't you say, Kim? The broad walk rises to your south. It casts its long shadow over you. Ooh. This is a perfect spot for your smooching, wouldn't you agree, Kim? Don't you feel like you want to smooch? Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand Tiomo TDDD. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. It's still visible? That's crazy. A rusted, broken control box for the radio delay tower. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it. What is this? Oh! Scented scarf! The tiny inlets there, off of a far distance, where posts trail upward. You take a mental note. T-Mon TDDDD. It seems important somehow. Okay. Oh, this one is way better. Look at me. Thank you for the blood confetti. Okay. West of Feld Building. Let's go back. Oh. Ooh, more clothes. A polo shirt. Okay. Ooh. Hell yeah. We're so stylish. I can almost afford another night at the place. Alright, it's west to the Feld Building. So, never eat soggy waffles. So it's like around here.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
Whoa.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring. You're warm in your hat and your coat. Like a well-equipped explorer, you comfortably survey the white landscape.
What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
Beyond that?
The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
What is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume. Children
Le
under
petit rat.
14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums. And for
Whoa.
fabled relics, their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper.
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli,
Oh my god,
granite
Minecraft!
from Safle and Seol during the time of
The
the
kids
suzerain.
yearn for the
In the
mines.
burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking
No
for this
electrochemistry.
Few petits return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pocket. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water. The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism.
If you don't do the catacomb cocaine, then the children will. Do you support children doing cocaine? Do you? Listen, if the children want to get into the cocaine, I can't stop
Someone
them.
is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout.
They're not
In
my
the
kids,
midst
that's
of
for
which the
sure.
statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds. Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king. A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light, the abandoned church, one of 2 remaining stave churches, which were collectively called Les Sept Sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution.
Whoa.
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
Tide is high and I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number 1 or something like that. I'm not the kind of girl.
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A
tide
tent, old
is
dishes
high
and
and
cutlery,
I'm
long since
holding
abandoned.
on.
Further out, then there's ozone, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far. The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines. Zam.
Zam. Karaoke started early.
And at the farthest reaches of the Bay
Sorry.
of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to... The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
The Pox?
Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since.
Ooh.
The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But still.
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace. A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance.
Wonder if Vic's found his heterosexual life partner yet.
Big. Who's big?
Damn, I don't know. Even a real Bruderbund like that can't survive everything.
Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells. The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there, in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
Ew, I was just gonna say, ooh, yum kebab. And then it said infested with fly larvae.
Snow falls on the utility district.
Ooh, brother, ew.
The florist, the Sarah
What the
Maritza
hell?
restaurant that offers homemade wine. And also on the brothels and drug dens and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki.
Semliaki.
All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little
After
ship.
one
There are
kebab
lights
from
at the
that
bottom of
man.
its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't survive that, not gonna lie.
A chill comes over
My
you,
stomach is so
crawling
weak.
down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind. More coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One large airship carries crates in its belly. Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle. Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
Okay, honey. Honey, honey, how you thrill me. Honey, honey. What? Oh, nothing. Honey, honey, nearly kills me. Honey, honey. I heard about you before. I wanted to know some more.
This is the trap Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality.
No. This one should be the last one we check, cause that one was the last he put. I heard about you before. I wanted to know some more. Money! How can I get there? I need those coins, please. When you do your thing, it makes me crazy. Ooh, I haven't explored this whole area. Okay, interesting. No boat in the boathouse today. What's this? Oversized superstar sunglasses? Oh, hell yeah! This boathouse is shoddily constructed. Okay. We can afford rent.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Behind you, the ruins of a residential building loom over the reeds. They whisper amongst themselves. Confidentially, snowflakes cling to their shivering stems. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now, only the wind blows. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological...
Another empty trap.
The lieutenant takes a note more out of habit than duty. Let's keep going. The next one is a lucky one.
Yep. The next one has a crab trapped in it. These are just crab traps, you do realize?
No. No, 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 no. You're missing the picture. Near the canal you crossed, southeast of the village. Never eat soggy waffles. Never eat soggy... Is it here? Never eat soggy waffles. South what? Southeast. Never eat soggy waffles. So, this way? Ancient paint is spilling off the roof of this shedded bench. An old ticket taker booth, no longer in operation. The sign says, Entrée interdite.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why
The
not?
manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain...
Unable to piece together the big picture just now.
I'm dumb.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling...
I didn't think that would hurt my morale. No one would pay now. Careful, Kim. What's that? Found people, where do you... Oh no, I don't like that. The door is not only barred shut, it's inaccessible. Okay. Alright, let's go west of the village, wherever that is. I don't think I can go this way, right? No. Okay. So it has to be down this way, mayhaps. A little black swallow circles above you. You hear it chirrup. Oh, this is a village. Okay, this is where the girl gave us the... Yeah. Okay, cool. Southeast of this. So, like around... here? Question mark? There? In the reeds? Oh! Okay.
This trap's not too... The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud. The constant. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
You getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just...
I can carry you, babe. It'll be fine. If you're tired, that's what I'm here for, baby girl. That's what I do. We're almost there, we're almost there. Don't worry, buddy, don't worry. Excuse me, kids. Alright. Then this one is... Wait, what? I'm lost. It's this way. Okay. This way. And then up this way. The weather here is kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
This is the last of the traps. The reeds by the abandoned camps. It's good the cryptozoologists left. This isn't a very... The later it gets, the trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locusts.
It's empty! Morel didn't leave it empty. Oh no, I'm not gonna yell. I'm gonna look closer.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
They're invisible.
The netting is a little untidy. Messier than the others. Like someone or something picked the trap up and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist.
No.
Or someone else is sabotaging them.
An
I could
actual
present more
entomologist?
theories,
That's kind of
but then I
mean.
would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not. Right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologists to figure out now. We are not cryptozoologists.
Aww.
We are cops.
Someone who studies bugs. I mean, yeah, I know what an entomologist is, but it sounded kind of mean to be like an actual entomologist instead of a cryptozoologist. You know, it sounded kind of mean. Just a little bit mean. Wait, I wanna get into the church. Can I do that?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut. Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. A minute or so of mauling away, the doors remain
Well, I tried. All right, let's go back to Martinez.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Oh. Hi, Lena.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
Whoa.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you just tell me about a couple of them?
I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Kim, come on. Oh, Kim, just one little cryptid, I promise.
And assumes awaiting cryptids. Let's hear about all the interesting Ooh, tough choice there.
Is this bird a cryptid?
No. It's the cryptid.
Whoa, the cryptid?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what is this bird?
The eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters.
How much is that?
It was thought to have gone extinct
Oh, it's very, very long.
3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until...
Mutation? All of evolution is a mutation.
Until it was sighted by renowned Gotvaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21. It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm. The world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried up. Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pericarnassus. He was lost, without any navigation equipment, and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uwe got there, the teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times.
Oops. I dropped my snack.
Eat the bird. Uwe. It's the only way to survive.
Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plattenkalk followed the teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest.
Wait. If you're thirsty, what does the amount of blood, have anything to do if you're like a normal human being and you're thirsty? Can it actually fill your thirst if you drink something's blood?
The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist. Then the teratorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider.
Blood is like
And
half
the man
water?
couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird.
Wah!
The bird was controlling his mind.
What?
It kept him from approaching. He could step back, but every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uwe spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? Fuck yes.
The 8-eyed teratorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind. Yes, way, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
So that was the last anyone has
Sadly,
seen of it?
yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Ilmara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Very, very hard.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
Nice, Kim is in. We're handing our detective badges and becoming full-time cryptozoologists. We would make such a good pair of cryptozoologists, Kim and I. If only you had matching jackets. I'll get him a matching jacket. What's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
The gnome of Jeroma? That doesn't sound too bad.
Oh,
It's a gnome.
It is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What did this cryptid look
It
like?
was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and an ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of these very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid.
That is very
dissolving
unlucky.
the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
What's the biggest cryptid?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
But Kim, don't you want to know about another cryptid?
The lieutenant pauses.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
Well,
Yeah!
it is, of course, the horrible...
Ugh, I love Kim so much.
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the
Wait, he even
Coconut
cussed.
Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light.
Have I heard him
barren
cuss
wastes.
before? I think it's the first time he said like fuck. He's so in. He's so in. I know you're a freak too, Kim. Don't lie. You want to hear all about these monsters.
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a Fata Morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
What is a Fata Morgana?
Hui. No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
That's precisely the kind of talk our future lover wants to hear from us. Exactly!
That's what makes it so peculiar.
He's a curious little guy. He wants to know everything about everything.
Scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
What's the tiniest?
Cryobacter catlensis. Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
Bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study.
What?
No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
What? Why would you do that? What? 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 Why would you do such a... Why would you go and be like, oh yeah, let me inject this bacteria that I have no knowledge of into my bloodstream? What? Yeah, no way that person was like a scientist. No fucking way. No fucking way, dude. To prolong your own life, of course. It sounds like it literally sounds like the people that were injecting Lysol into their veins when the COVID outbreak began, because Lysol kills viruses and germs or something like that. Like, that is ridiculous. That's stupid. Always inject yourself with any rare creatures you just find in case they give you immortality. It's...
Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
It's really hard. That is not the way you think. That is not the logical path that you take as a normal person. It's natural selection working as intended.
It's actually a little hard to see.
Yes!
But do go on.
Oh my god.
Well, yes. Impossible? No. Although, everything has a price, sweetie. After Mijanou treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
That is absolutely insane.
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo. Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva. Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight. Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus. Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
I knew it, Kim. You're not human. I'm pretty sure Kim is the same species as us. To suggest otherwise is stupid. That's why I always have to take the lead, right, Kim? Wait, what is she saying? Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor and that evolved parallel to our own, just like your partners.
The lieutenant looks at you, pleasantly surprised.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that Saolites are inferior to us in many ways. You are superior. For example, your earwax doesn't have a foul odor like ours does.
A tremendous evolutionary advantage, I'm sure. But perhaps we've had enough speculative biology for today?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Shh. Shush, Kim. She's gonna tell you about the invisible cryptid.
It's the Coldamama d'Aqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Coldamama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Ow. Why is the Mama d'Aqua so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
I know what this reminds me of. It doesn't remind me of Pokemon. It reminds me of the SCP things. The monsters, you know? Like, are they called SCPs? They are, right? That's what it reminds me of. Not Pokemon, but like people being like, ooh, there's this creature that eats fucking nails and lives under your bed, and it has one eye. Incidentally, Pokemon is finally suing Paw World. Oh my god, it took them a while. See? SCP. SCP. CSCP.
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama d'Aqua's. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
They amplify?
No, dear. They cancel
Fuck.
each other out. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Coldamama d'Aqua population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, Matt.
I'm glad you did, dear.
What does it
Well,
sound like?
nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory. It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and night.
Maybe it's predatory.
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds. The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic
It's
frequencies,
insane.
even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Coldamama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Are you sleeping? Hola, mi amor. Are you sleeping, baby? Ay, qué guapo. Qué guapo, mi niño.
Sequester, Time, Joss
Ay, te
Can.
despertó.
Those are but
Hola.
some of the Mamadakwa they followed individually.
Hola, mi amor. Buenos días. IRL physics, if two waves meet, they add together. So if they are 180 degrees out of phase, they'll cancel out. And if they are in phase, they'll amplify.
What about what?
That is... I do not understand what that means.
I'm glad you like them. But I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
You never told me you've seen the
Oh,
phasmid.
You don't want to hear about some old woman's
Ma'am, we just spent 20 hours. It's
Ramblings. Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
Ouch, May. That hurts.
But, darling, I didn't even get the size.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe.
May, calm down.
Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden, I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I'd never seen anything like it. The reeds turned into a creature.
She had no fear, just surprise.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me.
No, mate.
After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds. I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing.
Wait, did it work?
Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts.
Perfectly.
It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
Its limbs are white.
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big
It's
was
hard
it?
to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself.
True.
To me,
She
it
has a
seemed
point.
to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case. You're welcome, sweetie.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own, into the mud, anywhere.
All right, now we gotta tell. Oh, now we gotta tell this guy about the.
Ha ha! Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
Good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
Kim! Kim! Don't be mean!
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmodea picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course we have.
Wait, Morel. He may have a point. We have an obligation to rule out other hypotheses.
You're right, dear. It's a fair point. But what other explanation could there be? Pardon me. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window impatiently.
Let's see.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken.
Sorry, Kim.
Most
It's not gonna
likely
take
the hands
long.
of a
I
young person.
promise.
Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
Kids, what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
Really, Gary?
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it. Even if Morel, it's been fun. Really. But I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary.
Okay, let's talk to Gart.
Can I help you? No, you don't. It's not happening.
Let me
He tries not to
sing.
listen. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
By causing more trouble, I think we're good. The Whirling's not a charity or a music. There never will be a right time, believe me. That karaoke system is only there for show. I'm not going to let anyone use it anymore.
Don't be such a party pooper, Gart. You're so annoying.
Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20. What is this thing?
It's no biggie. I just thought it would look nice in the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What? The interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem. This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio here. You'll live till 90. or you get a heart attack.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Okay. I'll convince Guard later. Oh. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
It's you again. What is it?
What is it?
Ooh. Okay, I need to level up my logic for that.
It's you again. What is it?
What is it?
Why is it still at 3? I did improve my logic. Yeah, but it's at a really low baseline. Fuck! Okay. Goodbye. I'll get to you. Don't worry. It's a promise. I'll get to you. It's just a hard check dating 18. You can get up to 12 from the roll, but you've got 2 from your skills.
Was that? Could it be the Calder Mama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination. Ring. There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always? There it is again. You're about to rediscover. Yeah, but it must be very close. Maybe. Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder. Oh no. The sound. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Keep your ears peeled, then. If...
Okay. Alright, we're tripping. Maybe you have something that improves logic? Conceptualization, physical instrument, electrochemistry, drama, Esprit de corps. Oh, I have this ones. This one. Drama, visual calculus, composure, drama, interfacing, pain threshold, visual calculus. Oh, logic. Encyclopedia. Oh, this one gives me more logic. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, how much logic do I have now? Let's see. Come here.
It's you again.
It's you again. What is it?
What? It improved a lot. Okay. Nothing. Bye. Should I try it? Nah. We'll try it when I get another point. Alright, we need to speak to fucking Kuno.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
What am I looking
Cop
at this?
habit. You look at everything.
Okay.
This isn't case related, you think? No. These tracks are not interesting at all. Hard to say.
Was it me? Did I do this? Alright, Kuno.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything. No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about books.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Hold on, no one is lame here. Just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer.
Bro, I'm not taking you to jail.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Kuno doesn't
fucking care.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts.
Oh,
fill the
fucking
musty
Kuno.
air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
God
of the locust.
Damn it.
For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well. Yes, I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough. If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things.
If it's wide and you've got health to spare, you might as well try stuff. Sometimes failing leads to unlocks. Might get lucky and get the roll. Okay.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about... Yeah. Kuno took the books. So what?
So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
Why still locusts? Couldn't you find some other pets?
They're not pets. Don't you know what locusts are? When they come out of the fucking sky. Fucking descendant shit.
Stop!
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City. Night City. City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
What are you, some kind of artist now?
Maybe I am.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo.
Kuno?
Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears up at the bottoms of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a...
Hey!
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Stop saying that!
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
So that's what this is about.
Me and Kuno have discussed this. I promised I wouldn't do
I
that.
don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
I'm also part. Been fun watching. Try that conceptualization check with Joyce if you can. Goodbye, Texty. I think I already did it because it's not white.
Appears again above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die. It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to
Oh, that means you can try again. Boo! Okay.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked. The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the Insulindian phasmid is?
You just think Kuno doesn't know shit? The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
They show white when it's... Fuck! I thought it meant that I could have... I didn't have to do them anymore. God damn it! Hello.
Hello, officer. So it was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid, or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe...
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
We are getting really carried away, aren't we? Fine, it's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh scratch of locust.
Ah!
We should slide right down the funnel.
That was loud.
We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous.
Come on, Kim. We have a job to do. This is so fun. I love doing things with Kim. Alright, now I need to remember where they are. So, one was all the way up here. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay barely. Wait. Where was it? Was it here? Here.
The locusts aren't doing all too well, but...
Oh, I just need to... Oh, okay. So they show white when they're available, so I should probably do all of those, right? Because I have a bunch that are white. Kim. There you go. If you don't anticipate getting non-skill point buffs to the checks, might as well.
trap stands empty near the reeds. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a... Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical...
We can return now! Okay, calm down. Calm down, Kim. It's our duty to help people in need. These people need us. They are old and frail and in love. Don't you want to be that with me? Hello.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar... Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him. I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say. Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
What's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
What is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not. Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
Ooh.
Terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence, that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen? An extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Tell her her marriage hasn't been a lie. Oh, I'm so scared I'm gonna fail this one.
An acorn is not the same as the
God
tree.
bless.
That requires time, diligence, and care.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Normally, when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That counts for something, no?
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times too. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
I still believe you saw the phasmid.
A true believer. Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it, how it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary. Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
Damn, okay, sure.
And then a taxi home. It's not so bad. Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though it turned out to be a
dream. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters.
Ow!
As she gets to the
Damn!
doors.
Those
Then
sound effects are
pushes
really
them
loud sometimes.
Outside, it's raining.
We should go too.
Okay, let's see. These are all the ones that I can retry then. This one is the one with Titus. I can't use this one yet. Oh, I can try Joyce? Knick-knack stand. Where is that? Pile of clothes. Where is that? Ceiling. Backyard wall. Damaged ledger. I don't know many of the locations here. So, oh my god, why does it keep going down? No, go up. Bitch! Oh my god. Wait, is it because of this thing? I have my mouse jiggler for work. Broken window. That is in my room. Padlocked door. Cargo container door. Horseback monument. Okay, let's try my broken window, I think.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from inside.
Ow, I poked my own eye! Oh my god. I poked my eye with my water bottle's straw, dude. What the fuck? Ow!
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Occasionally, some of them will end up stuck in the list, but you can't actually do them because you found an alternate solution that didn't. Oh, okay. On the plus side, you can get a cool eye patch. No!
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
A ball?
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. And maybe, just maybe, you succeeded. We'll never know. Or maybe you were trying to smash your own reflection in the window pane.
Ooh. Oh, it's gone. Okay, let's try the smoker on the balcony. Because I did improve my...
Gendarme.
Ooh.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Wait. Fuck. What is it? Conceptualization? Composure. Do I have anything taking away my composure? Shoes? Perception, logic. No, I don't.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched. The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels. Yeah, the other things. Long live the other things. Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream. You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium. 1 stroke? Don't be so modest. He's having one right now. Yes, if you want to live, you need to. Just remember, and it's certainly not the Norse. Hear that? The magnesium.
Hi again, gendarme.
You might like this one. I lied, I'm back. Time to get mugged up.
It's the sports.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
God damn it.
Hear that? The magnesium level.
What? Does that... What? You just want me to take magnesium? I don't get it. Alright, let's try this one.
It's you again. What
no, I need... Fuck! Alright, let's try.
A sudden flash of light in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze.
Oh my god!
Bullet trajectories.
Damn!
Of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought. A massive activity spike in the amygdala copycat, the part cops use to pin murders on people.
That's when we try our white checks? Yeah. I forget about that. Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
You know that means nothing to me when you've spent the entire time lying to me?
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
Shut the fuck up, Elaine.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out for fresh air, for a smoke?
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. She's a busy girl. Always has been.
Of course. Ruby is the lady driver in this great big jam mystery. Probably. You'll have to keep investigating. They'll never open up about it.
Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot the merc. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Ruby could have gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling. Have you noticed the winch out back? On the outer wall of the whirling.
Nah. The only way up there is through Clausia's room.
How much do you guys know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Been thinking of getting wilding in racks. That is on my ass, boss.
Shut the fuck up, Aline.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
Ever been through those?
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
It proves everything!
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if those 2 doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot. Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. All right, I'll play alone. Those 2 doors of yours, the winch connects them? With some kind of dumb waiter?
What winch? Where's the winch?
On the side of the building. You can see it from the harbor. You want to be a lieutenant, you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
I've seen the winch.
Fuck off, man.
Firmly. Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
The local pawn shop sold my gun to a woman. Maybe it was her. It couldn't be her because I wasn't here when the murder happened.
Look, fucko. Ruby and I are pretty tight. She would have showed me the gun if she had one. She knows I love guns.
Yeah, everyone knows Glenn loves guns.
I don't know, Glenny. Ruby's a little secretive, isn't she? Wasn't like she told you every little thing.
This one does not like Ruby. May prove useful.
Class J said Ruby takes care of things. You don't do that without a gun in Revachol.
She organizes things. She doesn't whack people. That's not the kind of person she is. She's a talker.
It's clear this one is protective of her.
Easy now, Glenn. What he's trying to say is, people who don't have guns don't shoot people. You need a gun for that. You can't prove she has one.
You don't need to prove anything. Doubt is enough for now. And Titus must have some.
So
it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your everyone has a gun theory. If it was military grade, how'd Ruby get it?
You don't know. Just be honest.
Right. That's mighty
Rah!
of you. So, let me extend you the same courtesy. She's connected to you know what. So she may have access to semi-automatics, but that's a long fucking stretch of the imagination.
You lost your gun?
What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder? Of course not. And Ruby didn't use your luck.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize a cover-up. Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you.
You had expressed, on occasion, your dislike of the mercenaries' presence in Martinez, right?
Whack someone in my district? That doesn't carry much favor with Titus Hardy. She has to know that. And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself,
Think about
Titus.
Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration. He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing
The
murder?
man is silent.
Oh!
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good. Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you won't. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
Wanna know why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Do you have any clues?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a Hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn. I told you. You. No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco club.
Ooh, my reputation precedes me?
And a hole in his heart.
Da Binky?
That first.
Proceeds. Okay. Oh yes. Oh shit, Tex, she's still here. Precedes me.
How can I forget? You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM
I'm in bed,
was
I can't sleep.
Then she came.
That happens way too often to me.
Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have
Don't
something
stop
on
till you
her.
get enough.
She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener.
Man.
That you play suspects against each
Sorry.
other. Open them up.
Oh
Like
god,
can.
spit went on the other way. That happens way too often to me. Damn.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus, this called Pete. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth.
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure, there's some shit houses there, a cinder block town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb head? I already am. I just wasn't sure you were.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks, then turns back to his men.
That is very odd. Why would she be so scared of me? And the murder weapon. Ooh, I don't think I can do encyclopedia yet. I don't think I can do the mirror one yet. God, I have so many. Damaged ledger. Where the fuck is that one? Backyard wall. Ice cream maker. I still can't do that one. Visual. I have a couple with visual calculus. I have 3, but this one I don't think I even need to solve it anymore. I have some in... My suggestion is good, I think. Alright. Kim, let's get going. Let's get going, boy.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours? Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and ruby-centric in the end.
Let's go as a fisherwoman on a date? Not in front of my boyfriend.
Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash? Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Good point. It is rather rare these days. But do continue. That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that roof. Lighting up a cigarette and thinking, am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me? Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on.
Okay. Let's see if we can try this ones.
There are several footprints.
Oh, never mind. I need to. I thought I had the option to investigate that. Let's go talk to Joyce, because I think we have one check with her. We still need to investigate the store. I got sidetracked by researching a murder. Oh. Went to the village and the coast officer see you there. Oh. You can't redo the roll until... No, but I have another one, no? I have this one. Joyce Messier Abolition. I don't know what that is. But it's white. Abolition roll? Mm-hmm. So I want to test that one out. She went to the coast? Interesting. Time to go ask her about the pillar for money or something. I guess we can go to the fisherman checks. And I guess we can start asking about Ruby, maybe?
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Click, click, bang, bang.
Oh, of course.
I am
Last
biased that
time we saw you
conceptualization
around
check
here
is
was
worth it. Oh
12 years
god,
ago.
okay.
You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen. No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet. Oh, the usual. Dark tidings.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own.
Maybe they are afraid, because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here, as long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Hola Richie. Q, único hispanohablante en el chat. Así es, creo que hoy es el único. Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive.
Huh. Why are you keeping
There was a murder in Martinez.
secrets?
She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just need to help her come out. 2 years, 7 months, and 23 days? Let's go!
Ah, I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here. There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there some...
I see, ma'am. I hope...
Ruby was here. Ask her about lodgings.
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave.
Ma'am, I swear to God.
That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
I already paid. No, I already paid.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth. My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
No, I don't want a
Suit
free room.
yourself. But should you ever need shelter, remember old Isabel and her shack by the sea. I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that?
Hell yeah. No. We must run around ceaselessly.
I could use a breather. It's been another track.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands. Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist. This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street. Here, for you, no of...
Under carts, boats, in little boxes.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks
There
and
could be
trees
clues in that
growing
free
wild.
room.
Plus the
Oh.
Between here and Gemra.
Oh, the
dusty
pox.
sea of old trees,
That's where
all
the
covered
hospital?
in industrial soot. Small houses.
An old military
Mhm,
hospital
mhm, mhm,
and
mhm.
its surroundings. Or it used to be
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
during
mhm,
the
mhm.
time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium garden. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets. And the goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. Well, there's Lillian and her kids. If you knew folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then
Okay.
there's the drunks.
Uh-huh.
Not a pretty sight. Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left. I'm sure you did.
Bruh.
Nature keeps them in rotation.
Oh.
A new face pops up every now and then.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
I hear him like Under me, but I can't see him. Oh, he's directly under me. Oh my god, May, I don't want to step on you.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins. An
Ay,
apartment
ay, ay,
complex or some kind of electrical
Your
plant.
claws hurt, buddy.
Run-down bunch of houses. Empty.
Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? It's time for the kisses. I. Don't bite me, please. Don't bite me. I just want to give you kisses. Pugh, so much hair. Ow! He bit me. You're so mean. Sorry about that. I just see May and I have to give him kisses.
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed. What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast. Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie.
That's such a pretty name, Sadie.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant Double Yefroy Harrier Dubois.
Quite a handle you got.
Hello, hi, ancient
So
chief.
many titles. One of them, double.
Ancient reptilian brain. Oh my god. Hello.
Change your mind, did you? Don't make this old woman regret giving the police the...
But Cousteau. No. My name is Harry Dubois. That's who I am.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock look.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements and look for any signs of Ruby. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
I'll also be staying
key
there.
turns
Don't worry,
with a
babe.
satisfying click. You can enter the
Don't
shack now.
worry, babe. Oh, there are things to explore. Encyclopedia. Discoelysium is a 2019 role-playing game RPG developed and published by Zaum. I need to burp. Okay, I burped. Sorry. The game is a blend of open-world games, retro point-and-clickers, and classic tabletop RPGs like Dungeons & Dragons. In the game, you play as the detective with a unique skill set and a city to explore. You can interrogate characters, solve murders, or take bribes. The game is described as a dismissive, greedy, and unflinching approach to storytelling. Electrochemistry. I need to be higher for this shit. No, that's your old boring name. You're Cousteau Raphael. Ambrosius Cousteau. Very cool. No, that's a lie. That's not who I am. And you didn't share? No, I didn't share my burp. You see the waves, the sea, a church. What's
An old
here?
mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
Ooh, I can do the expression here too.
The expression.
Fuck. The floorboards creak under your step. Old science fiction magazines, books about birdwatching, an almanac of 39. The intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out a pleasant warmth.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in.
Hi, Kirechi. How are you doing? Welcome.
A low hum.
It appears as if the game is bleeding into Twitch chat.
The room feels muffled.
No way.
Like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy.
Discard thought.
But you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Whose voice is that? That's a new voice. What the fuck?
Behind the half-built cinder block house at the other end
voices.
of the village, there are 3 people drinking. Your new crew. You don't need the old crew. Oh no, you have a new crew to get drunk with. You already were a part of their crew once. You can get drunk with them again. You're probably going to hang out there a lot, behind that cinder block house. It's where you belong. There is no go outside. The howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
I was gonna do that and then you started speaking to me, my guy. Logic, this game can't be that crazy, right? Conceptualization. It must be in my head or some sort of psychosis. Yeah, it could be psychosis.
At the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them
I mean,
quite
no,
level
discard thought.
Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below. Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
What?
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling. This isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Korojev jacket. Ooh. Damn, okay. I'm missing the pants that Kuno is selling for 15 real, which is so expensive. Oh, it's this.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin. Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, thank God. I would have cut your throat. The centipede is exaggerating. People...
Okay, well, I need to improve my hand and eye coordination. I'm still getting the shakes. Oh, hi, Kim. Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater spluttering. Hello, ma'am. I found a bullet.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet under the floorboards of your
Damn
shack?
that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her?
Yes. I let my room to that Ruby girl.
Interesting.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was
She
this?
came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into? That girl.
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before. But this seems different.
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
You said she left
Yes,
on Monday.
early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt
Damn.
engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
I cleaned it, like I always do. No. She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself. She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room. How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in my mind.
Aye. Do tell. Exit from what?
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
Okay.
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea.
The failed electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step close.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
We'll see, ma'am.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
We'll see about that, ma'am. Ruby left the village and went up the coast. Explore the coast for signs. Why did my brain tell me to go see the felt thing again? Is that what we want to do? Oops. Oh, there we go. Wait, this is not the way. Wait, maybe I should check the trap.
A few locusts, poor things.
Okay. It's this way. Alright, let's look at this closer.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall. And there's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Why do I feel like I know this place? Could Ruby be in there?
There? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack, in that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building? Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb. Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your... Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas? A prayer of sorts? To Revachol?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. If I were a murder suspect, I would not hide in the most prominent building here, but who knows? Maybe she's reckless. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
Okay.
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, tomb drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Okay.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can indeed. Somehow you felt it before when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain.
Wait, but
the feeling persists.
We succeeded.
It has been in you ever since.
We can do it again?
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it, in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
She's down there.
Oh! Oh my god, I don't like she versus boys, dude. That's scary.
Okay. Why? Right. How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Oh my god. Exciting! Oh my god, but I think I'm gonna end it here for today. We got a lot of progress done, but I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. But wow! Wow, wow, wow. That was fun. A tragar, así es. The plot continues to thicken. Honestly, this plot has been thickening for so long. I'm so confused. Oh, shit. I'm not using OBS, that's true. Just chatting. It's been a whole ordeal. It's been thickening and thickening and thickening and thickening and thickening. We're gonna have a big bowl of oatmeal to celebrate solving the murder. We're gonna have a pizza party when we solve the murder. I'll buy pizza. You guys bring some Coca-Cola. Somebody can bring some desserts, and we're good to go. It's not oatmeal anymore. That's straight caramel. Kuno, bring the speed? No! No speed. No drugs. Sorry, I had to cough. But yeah, that was really fun. We've got some progress done. That's exciting. Yo traigo el pinche tequila. Así es. No, because we're sober. No. Our cup cannot consume alcohol. We're detoxing. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope... Gotta get the Rebashal Robbies? What is that? I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, OBS will behave. If not, we're gonna be back here on Streamlabs. I'll figure out the alerts and everything. But yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day / night. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Can't wait to keep playing this game. I love it. I'm obsessed. I'm sorry it's been taking so many days to play it, by the way. But it's been really fun. I've been really enjoying it. But yeah. Sorry? It's delightful? Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. The longer the better is what I've... Hell yeah! I'm just a slow gamer. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, take lots of care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, Mystic Menchi. Thank you for stopping by. Goodbye, Amperchi. Goodbye, Kirechi. Goodbye, Ancient Reptilian Brain Chi. And Texchi, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys had fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Whoa! Oh shit, you guys have no music on this one. Ooh, give me 1 second. There you go. Bye!